know, shout out to our new daddy.
Elon Musk.
The new Twitter daddy.
Succeeded in buying Twitter. They accepted his offer.
Wow.
Now, still a lot has to happen before this deal actually goes through.
Okay.
But, I mean, the board unanimously accepted it. Jack Dorsey posted on Twitter and was like, I think Elon is the best person, which is kind of curious a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, he just hires a new CEO, like, how much, like 3-4 months ago?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden is kind of changing his tune. Although he did say, like, that's the reason why he hired Parag, is the same reason why he thinks Elon's going to be a great Twitter owner.
Got it. Which is what?
I think
They're
like
both annoying?
that they're what, both annoying? You said, yeah,
They both are massive losers.
yeah. It's
They're
really
both bitchless.
dude.
Sorry. So now what?
So the money that he borrowed from Morgan Stanley is like he took, it was like $20 million in debt or something like that that he took from Morgan Stanley, which is not cheap.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to pay the interest on that every single year.
20 million or 20 billion?
20 billion.
Yeah.
Twitter as a business Twitter does $3.5 billion a year in revenue. That's it. A business roughly the size of the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He should have bought Olive Garden. What a dipshit.
I know, right?
I can't wait till tweets are not, you don't type in text. It's just going to look like a poll. You just have 4 options to tweet. They'll change every now and then, but it's just he's going to turn this shit to severance. Yeah, before 2069, buy Doge, free speech, and then fuck Bill Gates.
Free speech.
Yeah.
That's what saving free speech means. It's just tweeting the words free speech.
Yeah. Well, he's saving the human race. One company.
I will say this. Elon Musk is like impressive at getting shit done.
Yeah, you could say that. But what does he actually do?
He did that. That's him. He fucking did that.
Yeah,
he
fair.
He just raised single-handedly the most amount of money ever privately, or like as an individual, to take a company private.
I just don't.
It's fucking crazy.
I don't understand what the end game is.
I don't get it either. I don't understand it.
Tesla doesn't really make money, right? Like, none of his shit really makes money.
Google makes money, Facebook makes money, Apple makes money. That's it.
So now he's got Twitter, Tesla,
SpaceX, boring company.
Yeah.
All worth $1 billion or more, which is pretty fucking crazy.
You saw that stupid ass tweet where he was like, oh, if we had a tunnel, you wouldn't even experience a hurricane.
No, I didn't see that.
He was like bad mouthing like highways.
Okay.
And he was saying like, oh, if we had the Hyperloop, a hurricane could be going up top and you wouldn't even notice it. It's just like, ask people in St. Louis if they agree with that shit.
Hacker News speculating on how Twitter will integrate. Oh, this is so stupid. Yeah, I linked this today because I was like, this is just the stupidest, nerdiest interpretation of this. I'm surprised no one has mentioned that Twitter is probably the best social media platform for interplanetary communication, where low bandwidth and delayed transmission are fundamental bottlenecks.
Dude, shut up. We're not talking to aliens. You know, it's crazy. I saw this thread of people getting excited on how they could help Elon buy Twitter. And that, to me, was the lowest of low.
We're like, oh, if we each buy 1 share, we could transfer it to Elon. How many shares is it? If we all band together, we could like help him get. I'm like, what?
Use OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You can get much more interaction with a creator than this dude.
Do you think Elon fucking cares that you exist?
No.
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 No, we can help him. He doesn't give a fuck about you.
No, he does not, dude.
He's literally talking directly to Morgan Stanley about raising $20 billion.
Dude.
You think you guys on Reddit are going to raise like anything?
It's really interesting how delusional some people are on Reddit.
About?
Their connections to things, and like they write these fucking huge paragraphs, like just fantasizing and projecting about things. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're just making it up.
Yeah. I don't even is texting not the exact same thing?
I was going to say
Telegram or WhatsApp be just as fucking good?
Dude, they've sent infinitely more like lo-fi messages like through satellites like years ago.
Yeah.
And no one's responded because there's nothing out there for us. It is so bizarre to be like,
oh, Elon's doing the right thing.
Like people are going to be tweeting from other planets. Like dunking on each other from Mars.
Dude. Have you seen the Twitter video player? You think they could handle interplanetary communication? They can't get video right. That shit sucks, man. That shit took them like 5 fucking years. I don't think they're going to be talking through space anytime soon. That shit is ass. Have you seen your boys' automatic driving cars? Those crash too, man.
Oh, yeah.
They lock dogs and kids in when they're on fire. I don't know if this is up their alley yet. My fucking hate for this dude is so irrational, but he's just annoying. All the people that like him, the earth could be on fire, and they'd be sitting there like, he tweeted 420.
Well, it's just like it's just like the extremes that people go to. It's like you either fucking love him or you hate him.
Yeah.
And there's dudes like this guy on Twitter was like, I don't understand the hate for Elon. And, he goes on. He's like, literally, these are the reasons why he's amazing. And some guy replied and was like, dude, if you see investor in a bio, pretty much you can guarantee that guy's a gold medal at the dick riding Olympics. I think it was maybe Felix who said that, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is actually a great point. Watching any Elon Q&A, it's crazy how all the people in that room want to fuck him. People look at Elon as like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Right? Tony Stark.
Do you like Tony Stark? I don't got one for that.
You like Tony's dark dick in your mouth?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't hate Elon. I don't love him. I do. I'm impressed by that he just does shit.
Well, first of all, I can't like him because he's just like a diamond mine baby. And then secondly, I think if you had as much money as him, arguably, you could make some of these things happen. It's just...
Nobody does, though.
Well, because I think what it is that most investors and billionaires just like... I think they have a certain degree of content and they care about their money. I don't actually think Elon cares about money as much as he cares about being popular. I think that motivates a lot of what he gets into. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't feel like he actually cares about these companies doing well if he could die famous.
I don't know. I think I disagree. There are like way better ways to be famous and easier ways too.
What do you think Elon should do to be famous instead of buying weird ass companies?
Podcast?
Yeah.
Go on SNL?
Could have a YouTube channel?
YouTube channel?
No, definitely. You can't deny that his like bull in a china shop attitude like definitely pushes things forward. I just think...
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, and you can't deny that, but I just think he gets a lot more credit than like for what his products and shit actually do. And I think people... they kind of look at him like some kind of like inventor or visionary when it's like it's other people doing that. He's just bringing the dollars to it, which again, yeah, you can argue is a good thing.
It's not only money though. It's like execution, making sure that you're like like a leader running a team. Like he's the CEO of these companies.
My impression of him is he has a lot of money and he buys other people's good ideas and then
But he has a lot of money because of what he did with Tesla.
Really?
Yes. That's like the entire network.
Yeah.
$1 trillion company.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's more impressive they do with Tesla is promising a lot of shit, getting a lot of money, then not really following through on a lot of it, but he's gotten him a lot of power, like in terms of dollars.
And he's a chief engineer too. It's fucking crazy.
But he doesn't know anything about engineering.
He does. He's an engineer.
No.
Yeah, he is. He was accepted to do a Doctor of Philosophy program in material science at Stanford.
I don't know. I've just seen like a handful of people put forward that he doesn't actually know
he
anything
dropped
about.
out after 2 days.
I would get behind people's opinion of it more if they kind of revered him as like some psycho investor, like a John McAfee type. It's like, man, Elon's fucking crazy. He just throws money at shit and he makes it happen and he's a psycho.
Yeah, but
I could get behind that.
Silent about it.
He could even be vocal and say all the dumb shit that he does. I wouldn't care. But it's this idea that he's like an inventor and a visionary and like he's Nikolai Tesla reinvented, which he kind of is, just like buying up patents and pushing shit forward. It's like that's the shit that's annoying.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's not like your fucking tech Jesus.
I'm laughing again at the idea of at the GigaFest or whatever, his car's slowly veering into the
Yeah, and it just kills everyone there.
slowly running over people.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Why is it not turning off?
Yeah. It's killed like
Oh my god!
it's killed like 100 people.
Not breathing.
Neuralink she'll be our first test for Neuralink. We will reanimate her using Neuralink.